deal with airplane peanuts.
This is Dave. He tells jokes for a living. 5 specials in as many years. How do you close a body of work that profound?
The Grammy goes to Equanimity and the Bird. Dave Chappelle.
I couldn't imagine the enormity of the pressure.
Last night, Dave Chappelle won the Grammy Award for Best Comedy Album of the Year, defeating fellow nominees Louis C.K., Jim Gaffigan, Randy Rainbow, and Patton Oswalt. This marks 4 consecutive Comedy Album of the Year wins for Dave Chappelle, which is just absurd. But what's even crazier is that he's yet to not win a Grammy for any of his Netflix specials, which have all seemingly been surrounded in outrage from the mainstream media.
Are you surprised, though, by the criticism that's come your way?
No, and I don't mind that people get upset. Some of this criticism, like, is helpful. Like, I get educated by it. I don't necessarily agree with all of it, but I learn about a lot of things.
So last night was the 65th annual Grammy Award show. Apparently. All award shows in general are just a thing of the past at this point. I'm not sure anyone who actually watches or cares or knows when these things are. Even Dave Chappelle himself wasn't at the Grammys last night to accept his own award, or the one he won before that.
The Grammy goes to Equanimity and the Bird. Revelation. Dave Chappelle. So the winner is not here, so the Academy accepts this on their behalf. All right? Congratulations.
Although nobody really gives a shit about the Grammys, it's still just insane that Dave Chappelle's been able to win Comedy Album of the Year every single time he's put a special out on Netflix. That's like an NFL player coming in the league as a rookie and winning MVP every single year he plays for his entire career. I don't even think there is a GOAT debate anymore at this point in comedy. Even other comedians can't help but call Dave Chappelle the greatest of all time.
I don't give a fuck about these numbers, anything I got. Dave, in my opinion, you're the GOAT. In my opinion, your last special has allowed you to surpass the Richard Pryor, in my opinion. Dave Chappelle, I got to witness do groundbreaking, controversial movement as a comedian in the times where comedy was being frowned upon. Comedians were being held accountable for doing what we thought we would never be ridiculed for.
Right.
The one person that stood on a pedestal that got the attention that no others can get outside of myself, a Rock, a Seinfeld. He said, in the time where the fucking fire is the hottest, I'm going to do what nobody else will. You gotta fucking applaud that.
He stood up for comedy.
He stood up for comedy. Whether you want to see that or not,
Right.
he did that.
Yes, he did it when there was the most pressure.
When it was the most fucking pressure, and when the times of, we can cancel you, by the way, which is the stupidest shit that I've ever fucking witnessed in my 40 years of life.
It's also very refreshing as a comedy fan to see Dave Chappelle finally getting some positive recognition from his last special. When The Closer first came out on Netflix, everyone deemed it inappropriate in the mainstream media, and yet again, people were trying to cancel Dave Chappelle, which luckily is impossible. Even Netflix stood by Dave's side this time and refused to take The Closer off their platform after a bunch of woke employees threatened to quit because of the controversial issues in The Closer. So that's a huge win for comedy and a huge win for Netflix.
If you do anything wrong in your life, and I find out about it, I'm gonna try to take everything away from you. And I don't care when I find out. Could be today, tomorrow, 15, 20 years from now. If I find out, you're fucking finished. Who's that? That's you.
The Closer was nominated for an Emmy last year and won a Grammy this year, despite the uproar from people who have either never watched the special or just don't understand comedy in general, calling it problematic and transphobic, which really is just a testament to how truly great Dave Chappelle is. As the late, great Norm Macdonald once said, in the war for comedy, those with the jokes will always win. Nate Bargatze's latest stand-up special, Hello World, came out on Prime Video last week, but only if you live in the United States or UK. The comedian announced on Instagram on Tuesday that due to technical delays, the special is not in all countries yet, but will be available to stream worldwide on February 17th.
Everyone always is curious how these are titled. So Hello World. Explain the title.
I just wanted to do like all my specials, like as far as like the Tennessee Kid and the Greatest Average American were just kind of describing, I guess, me. And so for the Hello World it's a little nod to Tiger Woods. Like he said, Hello World when he turned fame. I'm a big golf fan, love Tiger Woods. Just trying to be a very welcoming greeting to try to be like, it's just a special, trying to have fun, just trying to be funny.
Besides technical delays, there's been no farther update on why the special's not available in all places, but those who have been able to watch Hello World seem pretty pleased with Nate's last hour of stand-up. We're going to be making a video later this week collecting comedy fans' reactions to the new special, so if you'd like your comment read on a video just like this, go head over to the Joke World community section and throw your 2 cents in. Then turn on the post notifications, wait a few days, and when a video comes out titled Nate Bargatze Hello World Comedy Fans React, that's the one you're going to want to click on. Guest spots from last week: Your Mom's House had on Brian Redband. Two Bears, One Cave was Bert and Tom, Tom and Bert. Kill Tony Tonight is with Tom Papa. Flagrant did not have a guest. Ian Fidance was on Take Your Shoes Off with Rick Glassman. Whiskey Ginger had on Steph to Live. And Dan Soder was on the Chrissy KS podcast.
Literally, so I would take my daughter, she's 1, my little one is 1. I would drive her to daycare.
Wait, there's a 6-year difference between Delilah and her little sister?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought they were closer to like in age.
No. Delilah and Violet, 6 years apart. I think I'm the father to both. I definitely Delilah. And Violet too. That's the thing. Anytime I fuck around with Jasmine, I'm like, it's proved to me that's my kid.
How often do you have that conversation?
No, like when I'm drunk.
Because it's like one of those jokey things that you go, I feel like there's venom under that.
Yeah.
Like definitely you go, is it my fucking daughter?
Seriously.
Because you're fucking Brooklyn, Staten Island, you can get to that level.
The Joe Rogan Experience talked with Lex Friedman. We Might Be Drunk had on David Cross. Taylor Tomlinson was a guest on the Blocks podcast with Neil Brennan. Stavi's World had on Mike Racine. And Blake Anderson was on Tiger Belly. Also, brand new Try Not to Laugh Bobby Lee is out right now on the Joke World main channel.
Do you know how many animals I have now?
No, that's also a follow-up
I have
question.
4 dogs.
Whoa.
Nice. And 3 cats.
Nice.
They're in my freezer. I'm going to have a barbecue. I love them. They're delicious. They're delicious.
As far as new stand-up goes, there's a few specials that have either come out recently or are going to come out soon. We're going to start off with Sean Hamron. He has a new 25-minute special out right now on YouTube. That was a good, funny, quick watch. Also, Roseanne Barr is making her return to comedy next week in a special titled Roseanne Barr Cancel This, which will make a debut on Fox Nation February 13th. And we've already talked about it, but Nate Bargatze's new special Hello World came out last week in the US and UK and will be streaming worldwide starting on February 17th.
Your 30s come and you're like, where are we going? How late are they open? Is it loud? I am going to drive separate.
That does it for this week's Joke World Comedy News Update. As always, thank you so much for watching this video, and we'll be back again next week with some more comedy news. But in the meantime, we got 2 more videos coming out this week that I'm really excited to share with you guys, so please make sure you keep your eye out for that. Go download this audio on Spotify or Apple, wherever you listen to podcasts, and leave in the comments. Let me know. I want to know, how many times have you won the Grammy for Comedy Album of the Year?